Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and I help business owners make more money in their businesses. And we've got something going here. Trying Russ the Gidio, Chris. I thought you fell off the planet, Chris. I'm so happy to see you. Good morning, Russ. Good morning, Sarah. Happy to see you guys. Well, this is why we show up here, is because I help business owners make more money. And what happens is we're born falling down is allowed, getting up is a cry. Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely. You'll fall down less if we talk than you will when we don't talk. What happens is we get caught in the riptide of life and we get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And we start to live there. We start to live in am I enough? And we don't even realize it because we're surrounded by it. And we start to breathe in doubt. Our lungs get full of worry and limiting beliefs. And then we start to try to run a business with that inside of us. And we struggle and we get frustrated and we feel like quitting and we wonder what is going on. And the whole reason we show up here is because I pull you back up onto the beach of I am enough. I start resuscitating you and you spew out doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And you start to build a business that you love. You build a place where you can go and you're happy to be there. You build a business that other people are happy to be there. That's what happens when you show up here every morning. Now, we start this show with deep breaths. This morning, I just want you to take some deep breaths. We're going to take 4 deep breaths. And I want you to let go of January, okay? So I want you to breathe in the purity of February, okay? Breathe it in. Now I just want you to exhale January. Now if you're watching this on another day, you would just breathe in the clean slate. Breathe in the purity of your clean slate. Now just exhale your past. I think this light's a little off. I'm going to pull this forward just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a ton better. Okay. 2 more breaths. Breathe in that you have a brand new day, a brand new month, a brand new year. Breathe it in. Now just exhale the past. Exhale regret. Exhale disappointment. One more. Breathe in. I just want you to exhale all the suck of January. No matter how fantastic January was or how January sucked, I want you to let it go. We're going to dissect January and we're going to dive into February today. And I really want to encourage you to stay with me because you're not going to regret it. You are going to get so much out of this. We always do gratitude on this show, gratefuls. I'll start, and I'd love for you to type in right now. You're typing in like you're sitting on your computer. You're typing in. I hardly ever sit at a computer. So last night I was working with Stacy, and I was like, well, turn it this way because when I used to print stuff on a computer, that meant landscape. It's a long. I don't get on the computer much. The only really time I get on the computer is to work on my book, which is one thing I'd have to say I failed at in January. I had the next step I needed to do on my book, and I did not do it in January. So I failed miserably at that in January. Okay? But what I'm grateful for is I get February to go again. February is a brand new chance for me to get it right. And I am enough. I am grateful for this body. Really, for one of the first times in my life, I just love my body. I'm probably in the worst shape of my life, but I'm just loving my body. And I am grateful for that because it's something that I struggle with. It's like this inner battle. And I just am happy with my body, and I am enough. I am grateful for you guys being here. Jim Ward, thanks for coming. Jose's on here. Jerry Bott, Stacy Lapardis, Chris, you guys, I am grateful that you're here. And I am enough. All right. We're at the beginning of the month. I've got a few notes here to make sure that I get it right because I don't want to get it wrong for you. Today is an opportunity to start brand new. It doesn't matter what happened in January. This is the one question, okay? Thank you for the thumbs up, Jose. Jose said, I'm grateful for turning 47. I am enough. Yes, Jose, yes. You look good for 47 too. So, okay, this is the one question you get. This is the only time that you get a dread or whatever you're going to feel about January. What did you learn from January? What did you learn? I would say my learn is I keep putting this book off, and I had every excuse. My daughter was here. Oh, that's a good excuse. One of the computers was down at the office. Oh, that's a good excuse. Every excuse worked for me to put that off in January. But you know what? Here's the deal. I didn't get the book to you. And what if it saves one of your lives? What if it's serving, solving, and saving? How dare I, in my arrogance, in my selfishness, not get it to you? So the question is, write this down. What did you learn in January? What is your big learn? What did you learn? Because no matter how January, whether you had the best month of your life or it sucked and you're thinking about quitting, there's something you learned, and that is powerful. That's how we can make January serve us. We can make January our slave simply by asking the question, what did you learn? Jim Ward says 67. All right, Jim, you're rolling, buddy. I love it. Okay. That's important. What did you learn? I want to know what you learned. Put it in the comments. I want to hear what you learned in January. What was your big learn in January? Because January's done. There's only one thing we can do about January, and that's learn from it. The rest of it is a wash. And now we have a clean slate. We have an empty page, okay? If this is January, this is just that January. January's done. There's nothing you can do about it except learn. And now you take that learn and you apply it to February. Okay? You apply it to February. And the way you do that is by really sitting down and dissecting, what did I learn about myself, about my business, that I need to adjust, that I need to add on. You know, I know Chris I have more friends than I knew I had. Russ, only $2,800 a day. I love it. Russ says I learned that I have more friends than I had. Russ had he had a tragedy in his life. And he found out the people that came out of the woodwork were people that loved and adored him. Chris is saying he only needs $2,800 a day to have $1 million business, $1 million a year business. Yes, those are good lessons. And both those guys run successful businesses. Now, Chris had a stellar month. This is his prime time. Now, he's going to have a different learn than someone that had a crap month or the lowest month. But you each have a learn that you can absolutely apply and make January serve you. Make January your bitch. And make it serve you by teaching you the lesson that you're supposed to learn. Okay? Now we have, what's the one big thing? What is your one big thing? What is the big thing that you want to achieve in this next 28 days? Let's just narrow it down to 28 days. So, if you had to live off your work for the next 28 days, what is the one big thing you'd want to get done this month in 28 days? 28 days is short, man. We're going to wake up tomorrow and 28 days is going to be gone. And we'll be having this conversation again. But 28 days is an eternity with focus. If we get our blinders on and focus, in 28 days, we could transform our businesses. So now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about, what is your one big thing that you want to achieve? If you could only do this one thing in your business, you don't get to do everything. Sarah says, keep up my GPA. Yeah, Sarah, you're killing it. And Sarah, you coming here is making you a better student. Your life will be better. So one thing, if you could only do the one thing, You don't get to do everything else. You must do the one thing. What is it? What is the one thing? Be very specific. Oh, I want to make more money. That's not going to get it. This one thing has to be so specific. I want to get one new customer that pays me $10,000 to come and speak for their company. I want to get all my employees completely certified to do the project that they're supposed to do. Whatever your one big thing is, I want you to get it, and then you're going to share it in a vision to your employees, to your staff, to your clients, and it'll start to happen. Okay? Now, what is the action you can do today to start moving towards your one big thing? If in 28 days you have to face yourself in the mirror and say, okay, you did not waste that first day. Good job taking the first day of the 28 days and attacking your one big thing. For real, guys, this could be your best month ever in the life of your business. If we attack this, if we get focused and we attack this. I love you. I care about you. Congratulations. You made it through January. Congratulations. You have a brand new clean slate here in February. So let's get to it. 3 ways to get to me. You could get to me by showing up here every morning at 9 a.m. Yesterday I was watching a video and the guy said, don't point. I do this. Is that pointing? And then one of my coaches says, don't point on the video. So don't know what to do with these now. There's 3 ways to get to me. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. I'm here, you be here, and let's build your business. Let's help you make more money. Second way, I have a private group, and we meet once a month. It's a private Facebook group, and we hold each other accountable. If you'd like to be in that group, let me know. Get to me. Text me, 703-455-5244. Leave me an email on my website, themichaelbotsexperience.com. Message me, get to me, and I'll get you on there. It's $67 a month, and we have a one-on-one once a month, but then we're holding each other accountable. You get to have one goal, and you can't talk about anything else until that one goal is achieved. You can talk about how you failed, risk, fail, learn, and repeat in there. So if you want to be a part of that group, that's the second way to get to me. The third way to get to me is the big get. And that's where you get me all to yourself. And that's one-on-one coaching. And we start that by having a free strategy session to see if we fit together. And I would love to do that for anybody that wants to do that. You can text me anytime, 703-455-5244.